The options sheet on a new production cruiser is where the real transaction happens. The hull price is what gets negotiated. The options sheet is where the margin lives. A mid-size production yacht carries average dealer margins of 18 to 25% on the boat itself. On optional equipment installed at the dealership, that number climbs to 35 to 55%. On extended warranties and protection packages, it reaches 60 to 80%. The dealership's entire profit model depends on buyers who do not know which column they are spending from. There are 10 features on almost every option sheet in this segment. 5 of them are the most profitable line items in the building. 5 of them are the features most buyers skip because they sound technical and unglamorous. By the end of this, you will know which is which, and you will never look at an option sheet the same way again. Worthless 1, Factory Audio System Package. Walk into any dealer showroom and you will hear it before you see it. The music is always on. The system always sounds immaculate. That is not an accident. A factory integrated audio system on a mid-range cruiser is listed at $14,000 to $28,000 on dealer option sheets. The components inside that package, the amplifiers, the speakers, the source units, carry a wholesale cost of $2,200 to $4,500. The markup between those two numbers is not craftsmanship. It is the word marine grade and the fact that the installer already has the boat in the yard. Fusion Audio, the most commonly specified brand in factory marine packages, is a subsidiary of Garmin. It is sold through authorized marine electronics installers at published pricing. A complete Fusion 4-zone system, helm station, cockpit, cabin, flybridge, runs $1,600 to $3,000 at any certified installer. Professional installation adds $600 to $900. The dealer price for the identical configuration, $14,000 to $22,000. That is not a premium product. That is a commodity product priced against your lack of access to a second quote. The sound quality on your boat is not determined by who installed the system. It is determined by which components are in the system. Those components have published prices. Look them up before you accept the package. Worthless 2, Interior Upholstery Package. Marine upholstery is sunbrella fabric, marine-grade vinyl, closed-cell foam, and stainless steel snaps. Every coastal city in the United States has 3 shops that do exactly this work. A factory interior package on a 40-foot production cruiser, helm seat, cockpit cushions, cabin seating, sun pad is listed at $11,000 to $22,000 on dealer option sheets. An independent marine upholstery shop using the same sunbrella grade and the same marine vinyl charges $2,800 to $6,500 for the same scope of work. The material is identical. The certification is identical. The warranty on sunbrella fabric is identical regardless of who sewed it. There is one meaningful difference. Factory upholstery is installed before delivery, fitted to a showroom configuration. An independent shop installs after delivery, fitted to how you actually use the boat. The independent shop product is more customized and costs 60 to 75% less. Dealers will tell you the factory upholstery is coordinated with the boat's design. That coordination costs you $8,000 to $15,000 above market rate. The color scheme is not engineering. Worthless 3, Extended Dealer Warranty Program. Read the exclusions before you read the price. Extended warranty programs sold by dealerships on production cruisers typically run $3,500 to $9,500 for a 3-year term. The average paid claim on a marine extended warranty based on industry actuarial data is $1,100 to $1,900. Dealer warranty administrators retain between 40 and 65% of the premium as administrative fees and profit margin before a single claim is processed. The components most likely to fail in the first 3 years, the engine, the generator, the electrical system, carry their own manufacturer warranties. Volvo Penta, Yanmar, Westerbeker and Cummins each offer standard manufacturer coverage that applies regardless of what the dealer sold you separately. You are paying the dealer to partially cover things the manufacturer already covers. The components the extended warranty actually touches, interior soft goods, electronics, hardware, are either excluded by fine print or have deductibles structured to make small claims economically irrational to file. That is not coverage. That is a financial product that performs best when it is never used, sold to people who find the idea of it comforting. Worthless 4. Navigation. Electronics package. Navigation electronics have one characteristic that makes them uniquely unsuitable for factory installation. They age faster than almost anything else on the boat. A chart plotter specified in 2024 runs software from 2022. The cartography updates quarterly. The hardware cycle at Garmin, Simrad, and Raymarine runs 18 to 24 months. A factory navigation package delivers yesterday's technology at tomorrow's prices. Dealer navigation packages on a 38 to 50-foot cruiser are listed at $9,500 to $19,000. A Garmin GPS MAP 8416, the current flagship chart plotter, retails at $3,299. A fully integrated navigation package from a certified NMEA 2000 installer, chart plotter, VHF, AIS, depth sounder, properly networked, runs $4,800 to $7,500, including labor. The factory version of the same configuration, $11,000 to $18,000. Beyond the margin, the independent installer sizes the system to the actual boat. The dealer installs the configuration that fits the options sheet. Those are different processes. The independent installer's output is consistently superior because it is designed for how a specific boat will be used. If this channel is the first place you have heard this, subscribe. No brand deals, no sponsored picks, just the actual numbers. Worthless 5. Teak decking package. Teak is teak. The wood does not know whose showroom it passed through. Dealer-installed teak deck packages on 40 to 50-foot cruisers run $28,000 to $46,000. A specialized teak deck installer. There are dozens of them operating independently in any major boating market, charges $9,500 to $16,000 for the same square footage at the same grade of Burmese or plantation teak. The material cost differential, 0. The grade specifications, identical. The installation method, the same bedded and corked technique either way. Teak decking requires replacement every 10 to 20 years, depending on maintenance. The cost differential compounds. You will write that check more than once during the life of the boat. There is one additional reality. Teak decking installed by a yard that specializes in deck work is better than teak decking installed by a sales yard that added it to the option sheet. Specialization produces better results. The dealer is not a teak specialist. They are a boat seller with a contractor relationship and a margin between those two things. Worth it 1. Bow thruster. A bow thruster does not make you a better sailor, it makes you a better dockhand. And docking is where boats get damaged. Boat US claims data shows that low-speed maneuvering incidents, docking, leaving slips, close quarters handling account for 23% of all recreational boat damage claims. A properly specified bow thruster from Sleipner, Side Power or Max Power reduces your exposure to that category in a direct and measurable way. A 40 to 55-foot cruiser with a 5-knot tidal current running against the slip without a bow thruster is a different boat to manage than the same hull with one. A factory-installed bow thruster on that size range is listed at $4,500 to $9,000. That pricing is not unreasonable. The feature is genuinely difficult to retrofit without hauling the boat and cutting the bow. Once the boat is launched, this decision is made. This is the option you accept. Worth it 2. Watermaker. A watermaker does not add comfort. It changes what the boat is capable of doing. Without one, you are a coastal cruiser. You manage tanks, you plan around marinas, you ration. With a properly specified reverse osmosis system producing 6 to 24 gallons per hour, your operational range is defined by fuel and provisions, not water. Those are different categories of boat. The feature itself carries a legitimate price. A Spectra Newport or a Katadyn Power Survivor system installed by a qualified marine systems integrator runs $3,200 to $9,500 depending on output capacity. Dealer-installed packages list at $4,800 to $14,000. Unlike the audio system and the upholstery, the markup here is narrower and the value is real. Negotiate the watermaker on price. Do not skip it on principle. Worth it 3. Generator specification. There are generators on boats and there are generators on boats. A Northern Lights or Westerbaker Marine diesel generator carries a documented service life of 8,000 to 15,000 hours with standard maintenance intervals. The generic OEM generator bundled into most production boat packages is rated for 3,000 to 5,000 hours under equivalent use. The price differential between the upgrade and the standard unit at purchase, $2,000 to $5,500. A generator replacement on a 40-foot cruiser, haul, remove the old unit, install and commission the new one runs $9,000 to $18,000, including parts. You will write that check once for a Northern Lights. You will write it twice for the standard option over a 15-year ownership. The generator does not appear in the brochure photography. It is the single most consequential specification decision in the mechanical systems package. Buy the one you will not replace. Worth it 4. Through hull fitting upgrade. This feature does not appear on dealer option sheets. That is precisely why it is on this list. Production builders specify bronze or Marlin composite through hull fittings as standard on below waterline penetrations. The difference in component cost between a standard bronze seacock and a full-bore ball valve from Groco or Forespar is $80 to $240 per fitting. A 40-foot cruiser has 6 to 12 through hulls below the waterline. The total upgrade cost, $480 to $2,880. Every marine surveyor working in this segment ranks through hull fitting quality among the 3 highest failure risks on boats under $800,000. A failed through hull below the waterline is not a warranty claim. It is an emergency. Ask for this upgrade at build or delivery. There will be no brochure for it. The salesperson will not mention it. Ask anyway. Worth it 5. Windlass upgrade. The standard windlass on a production cruiser is specified for protected anchorages in moderate conditions. If you are anchoring in 30 to 80 feet with 5 to 1 scope in tidal current, which describes most actual offshore cruising, that specification is not enough. A Lumar Vi3 or V6 series or a Maxwell RC8 or RC10 handles 20 to 50% higher working loads than the standard windlass option on most production boats in this segment. The price difference between the standard option and the appropriate upgrade, $600 to $1,400. The cost of a windlass failure with 180 feet of chain deployed in a 20-knot anchorage is not a number. It is a situation. And it is a situation that does not resolve itself. This is engineering. It is not aesthetics. 5 features. 5 different ways to extract margin from buyers paying attention to the hull price and not the options sheet. The audio system charges $14,000 to $28,000 for $2,200 to $4,500 in components. The upholstery package charges dealer rates for independent shop work. The extended warranty retains 40 to 65 cents of every dollar you pay before a claim is filed. The navigation package sells outdated technology at a markup that any certified installer would find difficult to justify. The teak package charges 180 to 200% above what a yard specializing in exactly this work would charge. The 5 features worth the money share one characteristic. You cannot add them cheaply or effectively after the boat is in the water. The bow thruster requires cutting the bow. The water maker requires system integration. The generator choice is made at specification. The through hull fittings are below the waterline. The windlass upgrade is easiest before launch. The dealer knows this. The options sheet reflects it. The features with the highest margins are the ones you can walk away from and install later. The features with the highest long-term value are the ones positioned as optional, so that buyers focused on the hull number will skip them. You are at the dealership. The options sheet is in front of you. Now you know which column to read from.